young and really awkward and really quiet and shy and no friends and afraid of the world. But something told me, I knew it, creator, spirit, whatever. I knew at a level that I couldn't even explain in words that too many people didn't have the opportunities that I was lucky enough to have if I wanted them. And so that became my why, and I haven't stopped. And I can remember a pivot point at 11 that said, this is what you'll do. Okay, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, and the work that you do, Lori, is truly beautiful. And I thank Creator every day for you. And actually, each and every person that's a part of Good Medicine, I am so thankful for each of you, because you guys have all been seriously good medicine for myself and my family. So, Lori, I wanted to share with you a conversation I was having with Maya just yesterday. And all of my kids have gone to All It Takes, and she had talked about how, had the youth not gone to All It Takes, she doesn't think that they would have had that strength to stand up for themselves and to be able to like MC and speak and lead those marches and things in DC. So I want you to know that I feel like you've really helped our youth here really stand in their light, something you're always talking about, and owning it. And I appreciate you for that. And Brandy, of course, you've been good medicine for me and my family as well. You're auntie to my children and my sister now.
Right. And that's very unique that you express the power of seeing the youth. And so in the light of being the lead and being able to say what they want and what they deserve, the energy that, obviously all of you weren't able to feel, I felt it. And I know you felt it, Monique, and it was so powerful. And it, it's so encouraging to be able to see those kids come up and have that ability to, one, show their face amongst everybody and all that media, but two, just really have it in them, where it was coming from deep here. And, as I said, seeing those kids a year ago, right, when we went to All It Takes, and then seeing them in DC, the growth, the transformation is like amazing, absolutely amazing. And being able to have, some of the All It Takes what is it, Mo? What did we do? We did the.
All my people?
We did All My People. Yeah, we did icebreakers. Yes. And it was so cool to see all of these people, they were running and, so excited, but to know where that stemmed from, to know where that came from is amazing, is totally amazing. And, nobody wanted to be last and left in there. And, I didn't want to be left in there either. So, but it was fun. It was really lots of fun. So yes, Lori, you're a big part. Good Medicine with Carlos and Zeke. You guys have a huge part in this too. As for my children, they they too have, been without a father their whole life. So when we got on in the beginning with the Good Medicine, and Carlos, you had led into a conversation with your experiences. And my son instantly was like, he gets it. He gets it. And that's so hard to find, because a lot of people overlook some of those needs and those wants that our babies have. And he's an adult now, and but now he's able, because, therapy works wonders. He's able to identify what he's wanting and what he needs now. Which is better than, continuing on the way of life that he was going. So.
Yes. I'd like to just say a little bit here, Brandy. I didn't think about it or plan for it. But once Good Medicine began and we started to meet, every Wednesday night, um, there was times where, my partner, she's, doing 100 things too, and I'm doing 100 things over here, and we have our family, our boys, our kids together, and there was times where we don't have childcare in the evening, and so I'm bringing my two boys to Good Medicine with me. They're sitting on my lap, and I wouldn't have done that if it didn't feel safe. If it didn't feel and know that it was okay to do that, because it is not only a community event but a family event. And so, and to me, to have my boys with me, my kids with me, and giving them what I didn't have growing up, it's just beyond words how grateful I am to Good Medicine and what we've all created. Because I don't do that with other virtual series that I might be a part of. I just don't do it because, for one, it's just different energy. It's great for what they are, but this one is just like, it's like home,
Mm-hmm.
So
it's comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to give you a shout out to Carlos for your role in Good Medicine, just because I've seen you be vulnerable with us, and that's not common for a lot of Native men to open up like that. And I also seen you developed a bond with one of my children, because I know you guys end up in the breakout room a lot together. And the last time he had gotten, like, his computer died, right as you guys had closed out. And, for the sharing part, he heard you, start to share, and he really wanted to be here. And he looked so proud as he stood next to me. And he was like, yeah, that's my group right there, So, and just like Brandy said, not having his dad in his life full time and things like that, those male role models are really important to our young men in our communities, those positive role models. So I just want you to know that you're Good Medicine for my family too. And I really appreciate you.
You.
Yes, thank you. Okay, my favorite. No, you're my favorite too, Carlos. But this is like, just a tad bit, little bit more. Okay, so I love to give this guy a heck. You know what I mean? Like, I just love me and you, coach. I just want to pick for fun, though. For fun, only for fun. So you bring a lot of Good Medicine, not only to me personally, but to everybody I know that has made relationships with you through Good Medicine. One of the other things that I was surprised was that, you brought in a family member. And so even before you knew it, we already called him nephew,
Mm.
So I appreciate you being a part of our family. I appreciate you keeping me on track. I appreciate you, kind of getting on to me when I need to be pulled back a little. But I also appreciate you being able to laugh and joke and keep us like, we ain't going live because I don't know what you're going to say, Brandy. So, I mean, that's being real and that's being honest. And I appreciate that.
I think, it's been good. It's been really good for the group. It's been good again for Arthur. He's not here right now, but I brought him on because the kids know him. The kids knew him, and he's the one. He ended up working for the Boys and Girls Club in Lower Brule, and that's how I ended up going out to Lower Brule. He called me up one day and was like, "I need some help." That was it. He's like, "I need some help. I'm working with these kids, and I need some help. And so I left. I was in South Carolina, and I quit what I was doing, and I moved out to Lower Brule. And I had been working in Rapid City and worked at the School of Mines, and I had been working with in the middle school and elementary. So a lot of kids knew me there in Rapid City, and I had worked with the basketball team with Ted Standing Soldier, and then also we had a baseball team down in Pine Ridge. And so my nephew Michael, during the summer, I took him down to play in the tournament with the boys. If you've ever been down to Pine Ridge, they have this little baseball field right there around the corner from Big Bats. That's just a dirt sand lot. I mean, it's like you talk about a movie baseball field where little kids are playing baseball. I mean, that was it. That was it right there. And so, yeah, so that whole piece, bringing my nephews, and Michael was on the workout the other day, and he's just finishing up his first year at University of Mary up in Bismarck. And so, yeah, I just wanted to get him involved. And my niece has also been on. She's been on. So everybody in the family, again, this is like kind of our family business is fitness and health and coaching. And so I always want to bring them in, and bring them in as much as they want to participate. I'm not, I don't want to push them into anything that they don't want to, but, everything for them, I think at the end of it has been good. It's been good. And especially, again, good medicine. Arthur loves interacting and just giving his knowledge and insight and info on, fitness. And then, and he really loves, again, sitting down and thinking, hey, what else can I give them? He's always asked those questions right at the end of it. He's like, ask those questions. What do you guys want to know? Come on. And we get some participation from the group, and that's cool. And then a lot of stuff happens after the video, where they'll reach out to him or reach out to me and, and have some questions. And so it's been really good. It's been really good. Again, it's good medicine. I learned in Laura Brohl that they would always tell me, ball is medicine. And until I understood that, what it meant to those kids to be hooping on a Friday and Saturday night at midnight till 3:00 in the morning, because stuff is going on inside their house, or they're in a house with 10, 15, 20 people, and Friday and Saturday nights aren't good, and opening up that gym at midnight to 3:00 in the morning, was how important that was to them, and so we did it, and that showed me in Laura Brohl, that showed me again why ball is medicine. And so the same idea and concept is, again, fitness is medicine.
Yeah. And I just want to share again that you guys have been good medicine for me, both Coach and Arthur. I know he's not on here, nephew. I remember when we first started and listening to you guys tell me I could do this stuff, and for some reason, there's something about nephew's voice that I don't ever second guess it. Like, I just do it, and then when I can't do it, I'm like, why'd I listen to that kid? But, as time has gone on, we've definitely gotten stronger. And, Coach, you always shout out everybody that gets on, and, and you're so encouraging and things like that. And I know Ethan, he does the workouts consistently. Even if he doesn't do them live, he does them later. And that is good medicine for him too. It keeps him engaged, keeps him going, and he's been really on his own fitness journey. So, again, with you, you're doing exactly what you say your why is. You're making a difference for other young men, for other people in our community. And I just want to say I really appreciate you and thank you.
Thank you. And tell Ethan he's my measurement. So like if he's not sweating, we're gonna make sure on the next workout that he's gonna sweat. So if he says that's too easy, the next one's gonna be a little bit harder for Ethan. So he's okay. Yeah. So every time he says, "Oh, I wasn't tough," all right, we're gonna make it tough on the next one.
Okay, so should we shift to talking about what's going on for this week, or what do you think, Bren?
Yeah, let's do that, then we can wrap it up.
Okay.
Okay, so we are going to experience some changes this week, Wednesday. Lori, you want to share on the feedback that you got? I know there had been some different ones that talked about wasn't it coming on later because we have, with the nice weather and everything, it's harder for us to get on earlier, so now we're going to go later.
Yeah, and so how great is it, right? Spring is here and the sun is up longer and people are outside, and that's so healthy and so good for all of us. So In that, we were noticing people kind of getting on good medicine later, like 30 minutes later.